Good evening, everyone. Oh man, it's been a while since we've had a game on the roster that I have absolutely no prior knowledge about going into. Like, even with Shadowverse, I at least knew, like, the gimmick of Shadowverse. I understood how the games went. I had a basic gist of, like, the way that the game played, but going into AI, the Somnium files, I know nothing. Like, I know that I voiced Pewter, but at this point, I don't remember a lot of what I did, except for 6 minutes and eggs, and even then, I don't know if they're related to each other. Today's actually been... The reason why I'm starting at 7, Vim, is because for the first time in quite a long while, I didn't have any work that I needed to do. I did have a directing gig that I had to help out with, but that was over at, like, 2, or we got to finish early, and then I pretty much just passed out on the couch and took a nap, because I wasn't prepared to just have the afternoon free to me. But, so I got up not too long ago, I'd say about 20-30 minutes ago, yeah, I still plan to play this for about 4 hours, get a feel for it. We'll keep it on the schedule. Probably this will be the game that gets another slot when we finish with Demon Gaze 2. I'm not sure when that will be, but this will also be the game, obviously, that gets moved to Monday when we switch Saturdays to the live dub, blah, 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 blah. So, with that being said, hello, everybody. I am, very eager for this. I need to remind you, I don't know if there's multiple endings. I don't know if this is similar to, like, 999, where, you know, there's different paths and you make different choices that lead to different endings. I don't know about any of that. So, we have the regular backseating spoiler reminder in chat, but I am going to be upfront with you guys now. Do not suggest certain things for me to do unless it's one of two things. One, if it's a simple, like, observational thing, like, hey, if you click on the picture, the characters say something funny, like something that has no impact on the story whatsoever. Or, if I explicitly ask, what do I do from here? I'm stuck, I need some help, and I'll be clear about if I'm actually asking for input. If you make a suggestion on something I'm supposed to do in order to continue the game, or especially to go down a different path or a specific path, I and my mods reserve the right to time you out or ban you. Part of the fun of this... God, these allergies. Part of the fun of this is having no idea what to expect. And I'm gonna blow my nose, because my nose is acting up. Okay, but if I understand this correctly, based on how others have described this game to me, AI the Somnium Files is apparently a very well-written murder mystery narrative that has humor that might as well have been taken straight out of my brain. By which I mean, it's dumb, it's very sexual at times, and you have no way of preparing for the interactions that these characters are going to have. So, I'm kind of terrified, because it means I might laugh more at this game than I have at any other game on my schedule so far. But, the only way we're gonna find out is if we just go ahead and do it. So, Rio, thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Welcome back for your 9th month. I have a feeling this is going to be a blast. It's either going to be really frustrating if I'm not good at the mechanics, or it's going to be a blast. So, I mean, nothing better to do than to just start it, so let's go. And, alright. Spike Chunsa. Oh, fuck. What is this music? Oh, man. Oh, settings request form. Special Agent Date Kaname. Please indicate your desired settings. This is cool. Skip unseen content? No, I want that off. I'm assuming the brightness is okay. Oh yes, blinding light. Darkness. I'll just start, I'll start it on 6 and we'll see how this feels. If this is too dark, you can let me know. Or maybe 7. 7 feels like it might be just the right amount. I don't know, chat, how are you feeling? 6? 7? 6? 7? 7 feels right? Okay. There we go. Here we go. I kind of want to just stare at this opening movie. Like, I don't know what to expect. I know that it's a reference to eye, and that Aiba is based on an eyeball, but I don't even know what Aiba looks like. Like, I genuinely do not know. I know what 3 people look like. Date, Pewter, and Boss, and that's it. So... oh, that's cool. Is that Japanese, English, and Chinese? Korean? This game supports autosave, and the save icon is displayed in the bottom right. Do not close the game. The story is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, events, or whatever are purely coincidental. What is this music? To Alice, da 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 da. Sounds like the Vampire Diaries opening. You're a detective, Date. What? What the hell is this? I remember this stage from Super Mario 64. I'm getting vertigo just watching it at this weird angle. Can we please, like, sit upright? That's what happens when you sit the wrong way on the merry-go-round. You're supposed to sit facing forward. You had this coming, miss. I'm sorry. You should have gone back to Nier Automata. Go back to your own game. Elden Ring for Nintendo Switch. Dude, this Ghost Stories, or this Ghost Trick sequel is fucking lit. Day 1, Friday. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54. I should have started at exactly 10 or 7:54 for East Coast. Oh wait, today's Saturday, never mind. Drink your water. Hold on. I gotta grab my water. Give me a sec. Dude, I can't believe this game features one of the DLC courses from Mario Kart 8. This stage is great, but the items on this stage are bullshit. I gotta do some mood lighting. Hold on. There we go. Tutorial. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Booba! When you speak to a person, you will be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. I call her Boss. She runs Abyss, special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her.
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim.
Yo, this is gonna be so fun! Me, like, speaking as the main character and, like, presenting a question and then having them respond with VO. This is gonna be a trip for you guys.
Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From a case 6 years ago.
A case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago. So, who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. Oh my god! And you can play the audio files?
A case 6 years ago?
How big is this game? Hold on. Options? I remember when you used to have to close the game in order to go to the eShop. There's no way it's only 10 gigabytes. There's no way. There's no fucking way. How big was Animal Crossing Wild World on the 3DS or New Leaf? Wasn't Animal Crossing New Leaf like 32 gigs or something like that? Like it took up an entire memory card on its own. There's no fucking way this is only 10 gigs. So, what am I doing here?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Right now, she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round, probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. It's a bench. It's a bench.
A horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
The horse is pierced upside down. It looks almost pitiful. The city's skyscrapers crowd each other. This rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? Oh my god, there's so much that you can, like, check. Doesn't look like it's letting up any. I like that it changes to gray when there's nothing else to look at. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, we used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now, we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. A hologram barrier. This is neat. What does auto do? Does that just make the text progress on its own? A parasol is getting pelted by the rain. The panda ride looks lonely. It's a fence. The old Ferris wheel is over there. Feels like an enormous eye staring down at you. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I take a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. The merry-go-round control room. There are no leads here. It's a metal pole. It's the main column holding up the roof. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. I may actually finally have more lines to voice than when I was doing my my stuff in Trails. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Iba. Her official designation is Eyeball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An eye for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
I prefer Discord.
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
While playing through the story, Iba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls in minus. Okay. Iba's vision modes. Hold, reset camera. Okay. Interesting. A local cop. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
What's your name? Oh, he's inspecting the scene now. What's your name?
Kagami, sir.
What's your name?
Kagami.
What's your name?
Are you serious? It's Kagami!
Oh. I'm sorry, what's your name? I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
He's inspecting the scene now. What's your name? I'm pretty sure I know his name. He told me already. What's your name? His name is, what was it again? What's your name?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey. Hello? Hey, I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
Oh, we are already on the Undertale level of doing the same thing over and over again. All right, chat. Wrong answers only. What is his name? A local cop. The menu contains a number of functions such as file, flowchart, options, and guide. This game will autosave, but you can also save manually with save. If you'd like to end the game, you can return to the title screen with the top menu in the top right of the screen. You can check the story's progress and branch. Ah, it does have branching points like 999. Okay. This will be filled out as the story advances. By selecting a chapter in an investigation process, you can jump to any point in the story. Oh boy. The fact that this whole scene is a tiny thing on this whole screen. Oh boy. Oh, this is cool. File allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard. It is updated as the story advances. Police officer of Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, Metropolitan Police Department. He likes curry, pelvises, and Reika. Dislikes soft-boiled eggs, punk kids, and ghosts. Collects vintage magazines. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. As a sinker, Date uses the sync machine to dive into the minds of suspects of persons of interest. He lost his eye 6 years ago, but replaced it with a prosthetic eye which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as an eyeball. He also lost all his memories past 6 years ago. But that case was 6 years ago. Aiba likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. All right, chat, please tell me, what does that binary word spell out? 1010000. Okay, hold on. 101000011110101. I am not sure what that is. Oh, it spells Date? Oh, that's cool. Dislikes dirty jokes going outside the simulation. Sneaks outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Aiba is an autonomous artificial intelligence. She usually takes the shape of an eyeball and resides in Date's left eye socket. She assists Date by gathering information, connecting to networks and databases, and using her X-ray and thermographic functions. Boss, wine, gourd dolls, anything black. Dislikes happy families, ex-boyfriends, decluttering and organizing. Skills, grasping people's weaknesses, applying pressure, making them obey. Well, my neck is a weakness, so please, firmly grasp it. Boss is Date's direct supervisor, or superior, and longtime friend. She appears to be an easygoing optimist with a carefree attitude, but she is as cunning as a fox with a quick wit. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, a special classified division of the Metropolitan Police Department tasked with conducting criminal investigations by understanding and penetrating the human mind. They are stationed 6 floors underneath MPD headquarters. Few know of their existence, even among police. An area over which a police department has authority and responsibility. For example, if an incident occurred in Tokorozawa, that would be under the jurisdiction of the Tokorozawa Police Department. Do investigations. Okay. Jesus.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago.
It was Date's left eye that was taken out, right? And her left eye, is it missing?
That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
multiple puncture wounds in her body.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Ah, wait, guys, what Animal Crossing game has the shorthand ACTH? Animal Crossing what? Animal Crossing Town Hall? Animal Crossing, Traveler's Hub?
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that?
Her arms are tied behind her back.
I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
I can't look at her face anymore.
Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead.
The eye of a dead woman.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
From inside the column you hear, "You're too slow!" Runs off with her eye. "Catch you next time, losers!" God damn it! It's that fucking hedgehog! After him!
Inside the column?
The noise came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column.
Damn! Haven't even been playing this for 30 minutes and already a girl is telling me to use her.
Utilize the X-ray mode.
I get to be a Luxray! Let's go!
Oh no.
It's the child in the soul cannon! We have to get her out!
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
Something! No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back. Izuki.
What? What? Dang, we gotta get a second pillow just for her hair. Date dressed like Joker. It makes sense now that his neutral special was using gun. Silent Hill?
What is this place?
It's my house!
This is your dream.
I'm me,
Correct. You are Date.
and you are? You're...
Why is she dancing like Majora's Mask? She's doing that dance like the final boss of Majora's Mask. What is this?
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Aiba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
I mean, I love seafood.
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego, but I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up.
I mean, her text is the color of a fluorescent shrimp. Date's not wrong.
I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Jesus. Yo, imagine playing this game while high.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world.
Oh, thank God I deleted my browser history before I fell asleep.
My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
That's just called depression.
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component.
Rose, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming subscription. Welcome back for your 17th month. Is Date's font Comic Sans? I wouldn't be surprised.
Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers.
Watch, it's gonna turn out that, like, understanding which font a character uses is, like, part of figuring out the mystery. I can already tell this is the kind of game that's gonna be like, oh, if only you knew that Helvetica was based in this country, which this character has ties to.
Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Why are you smiling like that?
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. In Somnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. God, this is just Ace Attorney, but in 3D. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Aiba closer to the door and investigate. No! I get to be a pretty girl. Let's go. I'm done. I'm done playing the game. Now I completely understand the appeal of VTubing now.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Aiba instructions. For now, have Aiba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door.
Do you have to make that?
I can't touch it.
Grab it like a normal person. Who does this to a door? Who goes up to a door?
Dreams are not bound by logic.
Who goes up to a door and goes, like, who does that?
This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
Next time AJ goes to hold my hand and she's like, here, hold my hand, I'm gonna go like this. Be like, yeah, let's go.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored.
Oh, this is Paper Mario Color Splash.
Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
I might have to turn the music down a bit next time.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Oh, okay, good.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
I'm guessing I have to move the potted plant out of the light, and it will make the vines go away. That is my initial guess. In the Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Aiba over to it and investigate.
There are thorns on the switch.
I don't see any.
Of course. Things must be done in order. Before activating the switch, the thorns must be removed.
But we're already on it.
Ouch! The thorns won't come out.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that. A switch with thorns.
Do it again!
Of course.
Oh, okay, it doesn't...
Ouch!
If you do multiple, or the same thing multiple times, it won't be any different? Okay.
You realize I stand here as part of your own existence.
Hit the switch.
Your consciousness and mine are linked.
Hurry up and turn on the switch.
The switch covered in thorns?
Yes, hurry.
Proceed.
Ha! Ouch!
Sorry. I don't actually feel any pain.
You...
Have you never reached... There is an open gap between the thorns. Just very carefully reach in and touch the light.
I really am sorry.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with wings. Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Oh, that's a creepy look. What? What? What?
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
I was right, though. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. I was right, though!
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch. Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
This is so... Whoa! Game! Chill, okay? We're still in Chapter 1, Part 1, okay? Relax. You unlocked the turn on the light mental lock. But there is another mental lock in this Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide, open the door. I think I got this for like 15 bucks. You can always check the tutorial by going to menu file appendix.
A glass of wine. The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Spike Chunsoft original wine. Come on, keep zooming in. Keep zooming in. I don't know what the bottom says. To something. It seems like gibberish.
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop. Don't remind me.
I wonder if it's more easy to read in on the PlayStation version.
A glass of wine. Leave it to me.
Hey!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well.
I have a question for you. What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
No, it's spare ribs! Spare ribs! Fuck!
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
My day is ruined.
A skeleton. A basket. I cannot see inside it. Ow, that hurt my shoulder.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Fuck you! No! No, I am not prepared for this! No! No!
Was that a pun?
No!
Basket. Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
Interesting. Okay.
A basket. A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Interesting.
A skeleton. There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone.
Oh, I don't like this camera angle.
Sean said he's one sip.
I don't like this camera angle, please.
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
This
lamp.
commentary, though. Oh, fuck.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
A skeleton. Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
What the fuck? This reminds me of Luigi's Mansion! What is this game?
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. There's always a hidden item. Does that mean there's something to progress the story? Or is that saying there's like a collectible or something that I need to make sure I find?
What?
Was that it? Okay, so it doesn't hover. You have to just look for it and press A. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. You can view photos you've collected anytime. Did I already miss one? Did I already fucking miss one? Okay. Gun.
A door locked with a padlock. Knock knock and hello.
Never thought I'd hear you make a reference like that.
Well, trying to be an AI beloved by all mankind.
Is that right?
Why isn't anything happening?
I guess I just don't get it.
A door locked with a I don't think force is going to solve this. Although I admit, I thought it would work in your dream.
What do you mean by that?
I am saying that you have a horrendous case of muscle brain.
Do not. Am very smart.
I'm done. I want to get out of this dream now. A door locked with...
Come on, brain. Think, think, think. Come on, brain.
Suppose this
Be
just
a
needs the
smart.
key.
Do the thing.
That's right. My dreamscape is all about staying level-headed and being smart.
Have you no shame, lying about yourself like that?
Not at all. It's who I am.
I see. A gun came out of the skull? Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I mean, technically, any house that's occupied has a skeleton in it.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
It's a keyblade. That is a
Look at
keyblade.
this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this.
Look at the thing near the muzzle. You insert that into it. That's a key.
Don't get
That goes in the door.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock. Do you think something this size would fit?
That's what she said.
Might fit if you work it in a little.
Sean, this game knows what it's doing.
Try just the tip.
Oh my fucking god.
I suppose.
This game was meant for me.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us.
Shut the fuck up, Date.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over now. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Interesting. I don't know what to make of it. He kind of looked a little bit like Date, but I might just be overthinking it. Could I have time to figure out what just happened? No. Go back. Police headquarters, Saturday, 9:21 a.m.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Does that Tanuki statue have balls? A stationary bike for indoor training. A plaster figure.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
See, she uses my logic. If I put up decorations, they're fucking staying up until they break. A decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. It's a lifesaver. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. A symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
A symbol. A boy band poster. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. A cabinet. A police poster.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
It's Boss's grandfather's death mask. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. A souvenir for some rural town? I haven't seen one of these in a while. A Soba restaurant door curtain. Like, why did they put text for something that small? Like, how many people would honestly go, I'm gonna check this little triangle up here in the upper right, and there's fucking text for it? There's a pennant adorning the wall. A public bath door curtain. A map on the wall. A snowboard. Skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
Skis. An electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
An electronic darts game. A chair. A happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. A triangular ruler.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
How many mouths did you have to kill for it?
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
The Persian rug is laid out. Boss's desk. There's stickers all over the front.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
Dead clock. She has a computer on her desk. A type that has a monitor built in. A bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? Bookshelf. There's a ton of things stuffed in it. A pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
A pumpkin. His name is now Bill. A flag with big catch on it.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's a tanuki statue. Jesus! It's a volleyball. It's a soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. A police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
Hey, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Boss's friend, Mario. Oh, Chris Pratt! Shelves.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams.
Is this a dick joke?
This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
What up, C-Star Gamer? An RC car. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. There are wine bottles lined up. A tombstone. RIP. The entrance.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one. The smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
A matryoshka. Is there anything on the ground? Is there any dirt? What about up here? Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Stop ogling me.
I am not ogling you.
I always thought it was ogling. Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Like it? It reminds me of you, Date.
My name is Kaname. The kanji for key can be read as Kaname. But that's not my real name. I don't know my real name. I don't know anything about myself past 6 years ago. It's a large key. Think that's everything immediately available besides boss? I see you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Jesus, Craig, that must have been a mouthful.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little.
Oh, color, just so you know, I did tell chat it was okay to point things out that are just like flavor text. As long as it's not like progressing the story or a collectible or stuff like that. Well, I guess maybe the collectibles you guys can help out with too.
It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
I'm gonna check for green no matter what, Mecha.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and
Yo, you guys, this may sound like overkill, but my wife treated me to boba milk tea earlier today before she went to go take care of stuff, and you can add up to 3 milk teas. So I got chocolate, coconut, and caramel with black sugar boba beads. I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. The coffee maker is sitting on the shelf. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Do it again. Do it again, boss. Come on! Now that I'm watching, you won't do it? Do the leg thing! God damn it. About the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date. I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
Damn. I didn't know Doms offered their pee now.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it. Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
Jesus!
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
No, I'm the same person who had Bobbles almost delete my save file in Banjo-Kazooie. I'm still gonna ask. I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okiura. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old, in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood-related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
What's the status of the
Who do you
investigation?
think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently. Fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but... It's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
It was Kagami.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
This is Ace Attorney, and that's Francisca von Karma.
Met Date Kaname.
That's
5 years ago.
Gavin Clavier.
Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. She's sitting on the desk casually. About Renju Okura.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention, an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
There are people growing up today that have never seen or heard of a payphone. Genuinely have gone their entire lives without ever seeing one.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Have we already crossed the threshold of having people who click the save icon on a Word document and don't actually know what the save icon is? Oh!
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
He's so tiny! Or it's so tiny! It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it isn't really my eye. Aiba is my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. You're handsome.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
Hello.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
Who are you?
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
I see myself as she sees me. Oh, so, about Aiba.
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
I know that name!
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
I know that name! Boss is looking at Aiba. About
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
About my eye.
Hey, so about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
About I.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
My left eyeball is Aiba. She sees things differently than I do. You know, you're kind of cute, little.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room, and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball.
Hey, that's me!
You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Aiba's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. Battle network, baby! She's my PET! Let's go! While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking.
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Okay, back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you are able to visit a new destination, map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. Okay, but this bugs me, because map is assigned to X on the right side, but X is the top button. Menu is assigned to Y on the bottom, but Y is the left button. Oh, that's cool! He actually, oh, that's so cool. He actually moves his head based on where you're looking. That's such a small detail that's still really cool.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I like her. She's cute.
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else.
You.
I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
First of all, have you got a permit for those weapons you're carrying on your chest? She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request? Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. Beer cases. A round
A
chair.
large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
A stool. It's a round chair. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Gotta do that again.
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
That can't be real. I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Is that right?
A lucky cat statue. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
A beer ad on the wall. Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper. An old CRT television.
You think that thing gets any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
Nothing's playing on it.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Some celebrity's autograph. Nothing but a window. A table. Disposable chopsticks.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Neither of us can figure out what that sauce is. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
There's a menu on the table. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. The counter. There's so much to check, and so little of it has any relevance whatsoever. Just imagine he like spends 5 minutes just checking everything before bothering to talk to her. A small sitting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
A small sitting cushion. A low table.
That's just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is odd. Or this is old. It's a clock.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Is this woman okay?
Uncertain, but she reminds me of you.
The gears have stopped turning. Not unlike Mayumi. It says, good luck.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
Date, there's a paper slip on that cardboard box. Why not try enlarging the image?
Enhance! It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
Product description reads, solid model.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Swinging door.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
A swimming door. Oh, that's funny. What? I can't check the sandals? Fuck you! A kid's chair. Oh, that must be for Ota. Ota's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. About the weather.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Is Ota here?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
Round one?
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
The round one inside the Funimation office building. Where is your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me.
Karater, what's up? Hello, everybody. I am starting my official playthrough of AI the Somnium Files. I have voiced for this game and its upcoming sequel, but I have never played it. So, by popular demand, I am now playing it. Please don't spoil anything for me. Enjoy.
This is nothing new.
About Shoko. I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her.
I voice Pewter, the gay-ass scientist.
Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
What's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Why does Ota hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
A what?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
Hey, another raid! What's up, Red Muffler Man? How you been, dude? We wanted to raid you last night, but you happened to be offline, when I was finished up, but glad to see you here. I am, experiencing AI the Somnium files for the first time.
A witch, huh?
Yes, a witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
I hope it's not an Ota hole. So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing, Red Muffler, so I'm strapped in. I'm gonna be honest, Maya, I'm kind of worried about hearing my own performance. Like, back when I played Chocobo Mystery Dungeon Everybody, I was kind of embarrassed of my performance as Mayor Gale because it was so obvious that I was putting on this voice or this bravado as the mayor, and it just totally clashed with Austin Matthews, his really grounded, authentic performance. So I'm kind of nervous to play through this and hear me, because after hearing how good and how neutral and grounded all of these performances are, I'm worried that every time Pewter comes in, he's going to talk really fancy and always over-enunciate his words, and it's going to sound like he's an anime character instead of... How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone?
I'll trust you.
Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
I love... Dude, Mayumi's VO performance is so fucking good.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
About this idol. She mentioned a box. Okay. Luxray! Oh no. Oh no.
Now, what is this?
Maya, thank you for the 10 tier 1 gift subs! Oh my goodness, welcome Wing Caramel, the FA56, Beth31415, Foxshade, Karasudesu, Pop Sparkle, It's Kindra, Tales of Elia, The Lie is Real 11, and Lucient Soul. Thank you so much for the gift subs. I'm glad that I can be back to a regular streaming schedule.
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
A set. She's wearing a cute floral print apron. Come to think of it, the knife is also. There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me.
Who's the voice of Mayumi?
Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Date, I've found some information about the figure. Aset is the name of a popular female musician.
I've never heard of her before. Oh no!
That sounds like our witch. Is A set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
Man. So you guys remember what I talked about? About how, for me, voice acting is a way of achieving immortality? This is kind of what I mean. Even though she's not around anymore, as long as we're playing this game, she's right here to entertain us. We can spend time with her.
At once.
As long as there's still a piece of entertainment that she was a part of that people are playing, she's kind of still around. And I hope the same can be true for me. I hope that even after I'm gone, I can piss all of you off by failing the 50-50 for D-Luke.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
Is that Alex Lay? I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Zach Aguilar? What? The company's logo, Lemniscate. There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up. A plant.
Date, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
A large window. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa.
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
There are high schools around the table. It's a high table. High table. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Jesus Christ! Huge mahungalagungas! Booba! Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. She breasted boobily down the stairs. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. A door. There's probably an office back there. A vending machine full of drinks. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see, how to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. There's a lot of racks apart from those magazines. Lots of magazines. A low table in front of the sofa.
Hey, Iva. What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
Ota's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
What?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Why violent? So much violence! Ota won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. Could you look at me?
No, I'm kinda busy right now.
What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
What can you tell me about last night?
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process.
Listen, you little shit. I have Reen Schwarzer on speed dial. Do you want to deal with me or with him?
No person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. Are you a fan of ASET?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Now what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment. I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi!
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Does Tessa refer to ASET?
From a fugly and unwanted woman like, whoa, hold on! What the fuck? There's so much! Okay. Okay, now it's just cycling through. Okay. Yes, now it's just cycling through. So I need to look at this. So, let me see. Your ears are bleeding because Aset's heavenly vocals obliterate mindless zombies like you. You're pathetic, dude. Stop white knighting for this chick. I will protect her from scum like you until I die. I promised I would. Yeah, okay, I'm unwanted. That's why I've had like 5 boyfriends and you're a virgin, LOL. LOL, really? That's your comeback? I'm not a virgin, dumbass. Do you seriously think Aset can sing? Like, seriously? Of course I do. Just watch, she'll be winning Grammys soon. This guy's hilarious, LOL. I'm screenshotting this. Oh my god, I can smell your virginity from here, dude. I've had sex a million times by now. Have you heard the new song? Invincible Rainbow Arrow? Of course I have. It blew my mind. Why do you even love her so much? She's cute, nice, funny, amazing at singing and dancing, and just watching her and having her be there heals me. I call bullshit. I was kidding. I am a virgin, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I would only want to have sex with someone I was completely in love with. So, was your mind blown or just melted like mine, zombie boy? The only thing undead about me is my respect for... Undying about me is my respect for Aset. She was late to that live radio show. She's totally unprofessional. You didn't hear? She was late because she was escorting a lost old woman to the police station. Oh my god, you're in love with Aset. Someone report this guy before he does some psycho shit. No, I would never even think about Aset like that. She's a god to me. She is sacred. Gross, dude. Listen to Invincible Rainbow Arrow again. You will love it, I promise. Are you crazy? Pongo Poco, I know you're just saying this awful stuff for attention. It's okay, I love you, and she loves you too. No matter how many times I listen to it, it's still the same mediocre song. Did she write the lyrics too? She has no talent, I'm sorry. She wrote those lyrics for a child suffering from a brain tumor. Does that make you see the song in a new light? Seriously? Tessa loves everyone, even you. Yeah, the kid with the tumor wasn't given long to live, but is a huge Aset fan, so Aset wrote them a song. For real, I totally misjudged her. It's all good. I just want you to understand. Maybe you'll be an Aset fan now. Tessa is lucky to have fans like you, man. Pongo Poco, you're a nice guy deep down inside, aren't you? I can feel it from your writing. Okay, to be honest, I'm starting to like the song. I don't know the story, or I didn't know the story behind it. Great, I'm sure Tessa will be very happy. Giving Invincible Rainbow another go. Please do, but I would appreciate if you didn't spread that story I told you too much. I want to respect Tessa's wishes to keep that somewhat private. She really is a nice person, you know? My god! Jesus Christ. Wait! Is he running all of these accounts? Is he having a conversation with himself?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means motto has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
This motherfucker!
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her, all by himself. This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
Yo, I feel like a fucking genius right now.
This kid is pathetic.
Hey, we don't even know if he pays his mods yet, okay?
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
That you're sock puppeting for her on 2 Witter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
When did you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Oh my god, she's not gonna fuck you, dude!
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Are there real people like this? Are there people that spend their afternoons running 4 different accounts to have an argument with themselves?
Just don't do it again, okay?
Where do you find the time for this? How are they making money? How are they... Okay, I have to assume they're people that are living off of, like, government grants or, like, their parents' money or something like that. Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
About last night.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Like, I've considered playing multiple Marble Carnival games at the same time, and even that's not as pathetic as what this kid is doing.
Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area? You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies.
Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
About last night.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
That's the weirdest thing to think about, you guys. Like, I know it happens. The same way that I know that during election years there are, puppet accounts that are supposed to spread misinformation. But just the idea that there is a non-0% chance when you go and read a Twitter thread or a Reddit comment section, it could be the same 3 to 4 people using different accounts to cover their bases. Now I'm wondering if there's one of you on my Discord that's like pretending to be someone else. I'm not ready to handle this. No, I'm not thinking about this anymore. Oh my god. I've been Sonic Mega for as long as I can remember. I can't think of any account I've ever had that wasn't my real name or that username. I can't even conceptualize trying to handle that many different accounts.
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
Just so you guys understand, I've had the username Sonic Mega since I was 12. And I know it was since I was 12 because I was 1 year under the minimum age required to have an IGN account. I lied. I've had Sonic Mega for over a decade and a half.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it? Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
How many different pen names do you have?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
So we have a man who runs multiple accounts, is 24 years old, and spends private time with a 6th grader to look over his novels. Cops, right here. Right here. Wait, I'm the cop. Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
So you met up with a 6th grader alone at night in a runoff abandoned area to protect her. Can I go back and kick him?
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Yes, I'd like to report screaming. Yes, I am the one who screamed. Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there?
All right. Well, at least I know that I thought of the same delivery as professional voice actor Greg Chun.
You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode.
So how long have you been in fight or flight mode? Your whole life?
Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
Okay, hold on. Can I just say, animators who do those, look at Date's face, alright? Look at what minute detail they animate his character doing. Just watch that. That was so fucking cool.
Hey, Ota,
Watch
what are
Date's
you
face.
Tessa!
Right here. That's so minor. It's so small, but it means so much. Oh my god.
And
Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
About Aset.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Dude, she is literally using her left arm to put a barrier between herself and you. Read the fucking room. About Shoko Narumi. I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Ota.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa!
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Well, not really a look. More of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. Are you Aset?
Let me confirm something. You're Aset, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? Aset!
Fierce!
Upset? Regret? Aset!
Water!
Wet, sweat, Aset!
Yay! Aset, you bet!
What the fuck is this?
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should...
No, I fed him. Yeah. Okay. How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
You're worried about Date after we just looked at Ota doing this shit?
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
What's your relationship with Ota?
Relationship?
Her like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
I'm gonna thrall up.
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Yeah, no, it's obvious that Ota is after her Asets.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
You're friends with Mizuki? Or Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter. So, we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof, but she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
About the sock puppeting.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on 2Winner.
Wait!
Yes! 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 Suffer, you motherfucking bitch! How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? I wanna go like super. There we go. That is the face of despair. Bah, 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 bah.
Huh. Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
We're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message.
Jesus Christ.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date, you can't leave me.
What?
I can't imagine life without you.
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that about? That's the reception desk. Ota's staring daggers at me. Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Aset has a rather inappropriate smile on her face, given the circumstances. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
Hey, boss. I'm here to report another murder. No, just give it 5 minutes. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah, send some backup.
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Why are you doing this?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me.
Yeah, I know, Aiba. She's standing right in front of me.
She really is quite the seductress.
Just a heads up to people, I'm just curious because it looks a little different on my TV versus on the screen. Does the game color saturation look accurate to when you guys played it, or is it looking like off for some reason. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
The center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it. No. This would be more of a stream thing, because I'm just making sure that the stream filters are showing the game the way it's supposed to look. So if it looks fine, we're good. The rear view mirror. I can see the scenery. The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has the speedometer, tachometer, and other mutters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left, too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
This is an older car, but it has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Aiba can even remotely control it. Leggy! Leggy! Why can I not examine the leggy?
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. Professional.
Why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you?
What is Aegis Rim?
I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
Hey guys, who do you like more, me or Aset?
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Is that a fucking Minecraft reference?
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
How did you start working for Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
Oh, right. It's the game that is supposed to be added to my schedule after we finish the next whatever, which is probably gonna be Demon Gaze 2.
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office. And he...
About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
About Ota.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
Fuck this game!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
They did the fucking music drop too! Bunch of assholes!
About my department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
What? No! You can't say that word anymore!
Ask for her real name.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right? Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Something wrong?
No, there's nothing.
God, how long is this highway?
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. There's a fence around the merry-go-round. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Oh shit, it is a Danganronpa reference. Oh, it went completely over my head. It's a bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. Makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
Bench for couples.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. A parasol. The holographic caution tape. There's the Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant eye, staring down. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall. Kawasaki district buildings in the distance. A local cop. A local cop. A local cop. How's the investigation coming?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Pull. Pull. Oh my god. A metal pole.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date. You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
No!
What the hell are you talking about?
A metal pole.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed. The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
I can zoom in a bit here. Last night, I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
Hey, Kai Jordan! Welcome! Nice to have you guys here. We are playing through AI the Somnium files for the first time ever, and whoo boy, there's a lot to take in.
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here, like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see.
There's themes going on here. Aiba is the third eye, the all-seeing eye. And Date has two different eyes, the eye of the sun and the eye of the moon. There's something here. I don't know what yet, but there's something to do with this.
Just like what's on the back of the $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw?
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They
I can
didn't find
feel
any
the gears in my
leads, not a
brain
single
turning.
clue.
This game is really fucking good at making you want to think about the info you're being given.
If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba.
My partner.
You guys are probably seeing it on my face. Like, every so often a specific piece of info is presented, and my face just goes...
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
I will say, this is unrelated to that. One thing I'm incredibly grateful for is that this house manages to be in a quiet part of Wilmington. It's far enough away from the highway that we don't hear any of the highway traffic, but I will often leave the inside door open with the outside great door closed because I will just listen to the sound of outside. It's hard to describe, but I'm sure you guys know. Like, when there's no noise close by, so all you hear is just like the low roar of whatever traffic is like 3 or 4 miles away. So you don't actually hear any of the traffic. You just hear the runoff noise of outside. Just kind of that. And oh my God. Yes, faraway traffic ambience. And people always asked me why I didn't just move closer to Burbank to be closer to the studios. And it's because I thought I was a city kid. For a while, I thought I wanted to be where the big buildings were and where, you know, all the action was happening. I wanted to be in the heart of activity. Until my family took a trip to Hawaii. And I had those evenings where I was just staying up playing my game with the doors to the hut or whatever that we were staying left open. And occasionally we'd have like the island geckos like crawling on the walls of our the place that we were staying at. They were good luck charms. You were not supposed to throw them out. They would eat bugs. But I would just sit there listening to the sounds of the island. And it was the most calming thing that I had ever heard. And so it never left me. I realized I am, if anything, a beach kid. I don't know if I'll ever be rich enough to afford a beachfront property, but the only thing that could be better than the silence I hear outside of our house or that I heard outside of our apartment is if I ever managed to get a place where I could listen to the rolling of the waves. Oh my God. What I would not give to have someplace, it's not even that I want a beachfront property. I just want to be able to hear the sound of the ocean rolling in the distance. Either that or the forest. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
I'm very Filipino, but are you Filipino in your food choices, Maya? Because that is what I need to properly have. I need to have a bunch of people at a gathering at my place, at least one of whom is willing to cater and does Filipino food, and just have a long table out in the backyard, just filled with Filipino dishes. Like that, what is it, that giant fucking metal wok that has like salt and pepper shrimp in it? Or like jambalaya shrimp or whatever it is? There was no blood on the horse. That must mean... we should go.
Oh, come on! Just...
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Take care, Doki.
Okay, I guess.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
It's because I'm sweating from carrying your fat ass. Hey, Alex. That is backseating.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
The dashboard. The center console.
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D-cups.
I have literally never heard that ever uttered in my entire lifespan, and I wish I could have gone the rest of my life without hearing that.
Hey, watch it. You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Interesting. I'm still trying to figure out, like, I don't think the story has happened yet. It feels like it's just this whole bunch of setup and just like world building. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Also, that has to be a real photo. There's no way that that's drawn. They had to take a photo of something.
You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already.
I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Wait a second. This is Tessa's place, right? This is the same area from his dream. The light switch, that's the table with the couch, and then we went over to that sink to get the collectible. He has definitely been here before. Oh, yeah, she's right in front of me.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. This is my favorite mini-game from Yakuza 7. A coffee table. Steam is rising from the tea. What's up, Jonah Scoot? Hello, everybody. Welcome. What were we playing? Elden Ring. How you doing in Elden Ring, Jonah? Did you pick it up? You doing melee? You doing magic build? What's your focus? Jonah Scoot. Leave it to old Randy. Hey, what's going on, Jonah Scott? How you doing? You doing a melee build? Are you doing a magic build? Kicking ass like Guts? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've just been here, you know, practicing my Jonah Scott voice. Now I'm pretending to be Greg Chun while playing AI the Somnium Files. Melee build strength based. It's kind of hot. It's really cool. There's some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo. I owe so much to Jonah. I really do. Jonah has... Trying to voice characters like Jonah has taught me to revisit my lower range. and has taught me how to access my baritone without automatically going into my chest. I'm gonna have to, like, treat you to dinner when I finally manage to book a role using, like, this really cool, like, you know, just chill kind of voice. Doing that voice forces me to not be so aggressive.
It's all about the soft palate, man.
You know, I just gotta... This is like a whole version of my range that I haven't even explored. And doing this, you can't really yell when you do this voice. You have to just be back. So, I gotta try this out. I gotta do voices like this more often. And then, you know, you just gotta play the super chill guys, you know? Don't even worry. There are elementary workbooks and a sumo wrestling almanac on the table.
Anyway, good to have you here, Jonah. I'm playing AI the Somnium Files for the first time, and I miss the fuck out of you.
You can see the trees and sky outside.
There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. The ceiling fan is spinning. It's for lighting. There's a door in the back of the room. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. A microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Aw, thank you, Yagi. A refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
God damn it.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
You take the giraffe out.
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside.
I remember that one.
You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
It's a fridge. There are a lot of dishes. A dining table.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
It's a divining table. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. The lights are off. I just imagine, like, Date is just, like, craning his neck around and, like, turning his entire body, and Hitomi and Aset are like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, just looking around. Just looking around. I'm just checking stuff out. I'm just looking around. I'm just looking around. It reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? There's a tabletop calendar and a mysterious object on the shelf. What up, Bia? A clock. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like.
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
It's a shoebox. He is straight up turning 180. Is the front door. Man has an owl neck. Iris and her mother Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. Her feet are bare! She's not wearing any socks!
I can see a plant in the corner. Looks like someone planted it there. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Iba. A plant. A wooden shelf. A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like... you know?
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
Is that a vagina joke?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
I don't get it.
2 speakers and a long... But it doesn't look... That's not how a dick looks! Here, I'll show you... No. Iris is looking this way. You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes.
About Renju Okiura.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
Take care, you gamer.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible.
Do you know me? Oh, sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've met.
Of course.
Iris's mother.
Hitomi Sagan. Sagan? Sagan. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
NRS, what?
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Iris! A winter iris. It means good news and hope. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
XD.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
About the flowers. Oh, we already did that. Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Wait, is he wearing shoes or does he just have purple feet? Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Is the the way she said that?
What?
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Very, very interesting. I'm gonna see if we can find a good stopping point within the next half hour.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea. Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Now, who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me. The glove box.
Do you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
The glove box. The center console. Dash.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
Aiba is fitted into the center of the wheel. Oh, hello. About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
It's the passenger seat. It's empty. The gear shift.
The corpse was found tied up on what this makes it rather.
Okay.
It appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message. The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother.
I mean, Patman, I don't mind getting to rest my throat because work is picking back up pretty soon. I actually think... Let me look real quick at my calendar. So... I am double booked on Monday. I have a workshop and 2 appointments on Tuesday. Wednesday is currently my only day free, but that's probably going to be taken up. And then Thursday, I fly out for a convention. Now, here's what's funny. April right now, not a whole lot going on. Hopefully, I'll be able to fill it up with work, but the only thing I've got coming up in April is jury duty. In May, I kid you not, I have 4 different conventions between May 4th and June 6th. 4. With an average of 4 days spent at each convention. So out of, yeah, it's, whoo boy, I better hope that mask protects me from catching anything. Let's see. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce them yet. I can't talk about them yet. Not until I know that there's like a public posting. I just don't want to get in trouble by saying, hey, I'm going to be a guest at this con, and then have them go, oh, we were supposed to reveal that closer to the convention day. It's okay, Vim. Like, I honestly don't know when the usual grace period is. Like, some conventions, as soon as you sign the contract, you can talk about it. But then for other cons, it's like, don't say anything until we give you the go-ahead. So it's like, okay, I thought maybe you would want me to hype up the convention well in advance and get people buying tickets, but I'm not part of the staff, so who knows? Oh, I already said that it was me returning his pewter. Yeah, it's already public knowledge.
She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Let's hear the timeline of events.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Shoko's time of death. Mizuki calls Oda, asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. Mizuki and Oda discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene. Ota reports crime via payphone. So Mizuki was on the scene. The ice pick was already there. So I don't think she committed the murder. I think something happened after Ota left, and Mizuki grabbed the ice pick and hid herself in the column in self-defense. She was holding onto it to prepare to stab whoever came into the column if they were going to attack her. So there's someone else who showed up at the scene after Ota left.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Oh, shit. Is the stopping point after the sync or before? Just after? Okay. We'll do after. We'll do after. We gotta hear my iconic line. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Just a chair. A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
There's nothing on the monitor. The exit. CRT monitor.
Date, look. It's the girl from that horror movie. Coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
A CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it. Yet. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh. They're all homoerotic boys' love manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
There are various things on the table. Yo, he gay. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sink machine. Door to the sink room. That's where we keep all the sinks. binder full of papers. Looks like the manual for the sync machine. Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do
Take
it
care,
now,
Nicola.
then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
I don't know.
Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Any progress in the
You're
investigation?
asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But
Take
she
care,
isn't
Bia.
answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Hey, it's time for me! That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker, in a way. How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter? About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Jesus!
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh my god. Lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. Okay. Iris is an internet idol musician belonging to the entertainment office Lemniscate. Her stage name is Aset, but her fans call her Tessa. She is Hitomi's daughter and good friends with Ota Mizuki. She has a hobby for Let's Plays. She likes singing, dancing, the occult. Iris is Mizuki. Okay. Hitomi. Dislikes antisocial people, war and sickness. She likes okonomiyaki. Hobbies are reading, gardening, watching zombie movies. Plays the video game involving shooting down alien invaders. Hitomi is Iris's mother and unmarried. Her parents died in an accident when she was 17. She raised Iris alone. Due to an injury in the past, she can't move her right arm. What up, Scargentum? Mizuki likes tonkatsu ramen, stew, nagi, metal pipes. Iris dislikes raw seafood and how Date holds chopsticks. Breeding Cleone? What is Cleone? Collecting Adora Rabbit merch. Studies martial arts and enjoys emotionally attacking Date. Mizuki is Renju Okiura and Shoko Nadami's daughter. Although she's not related to Date, he became her de facto guardian 4 years ago. The two have lived under one roof ever since. Renju, entertainment company and maid cafe manager. He runs a maid cafe. Okay. Likes unusual things. Dislikes ordinary things. Hobbies work. Enjoys songwriting. Renju manages the entertainment office Lemniscate and maid cafe Sunfish Pocket. Fuck Sunfish. He's the ex-husband of Shoko Nadami and Mizuki's father. Or Mizuki's father. He's been Date's close friend for 5 years. Shoko, investment company representative director. To be envied and praised. Someone who hurt her in the past. Winery tours, Scandinavian furniture collection, Pilates. Lying and cheating. Shoko is the ex-wife of Renju Okiura and Mizuki's mother. Mizuki's mother. On a Friday night in November, she was found on the merry-go-round in the defunct amusement park known as Bloom Park. Her left eye socket was hollowed out. Ota, light novels author, self-declared. Ace said Tessa, he dislikes Tessa's enemies, preachy people, Night Owl's Maid Cafe. Ota is Mayumi's son. An enthusiastic follower of Ace said he often pushes the boundary between idols and fans. He writes his own light novels and gets editing advice from his friend Mizuki. Mayumi dislikes witches, everything that witch does, cleaning the shop, making soy sauce. I love soy sauce. Mayumi's Ota's mother. Over 30 years ago, she and her husband took out significant loans to open Matsushita Diner near the Kawasaki district. She's been running the diner ever since. Lately, her memory has begun to get spotty. Where's Pewter? I want to learn about Pewter! Oh, shit. Wait, fan-made books and comics that celebrate a particular franchise, usually erotic in nature. I don't have any, but I need to do some research, so please send some. A masterpiece of sandbox video games in which you create structures by stacking cubes on a map. A sandbox game refers to games in which there is no story or goal, allowing the player to just relax and play. The name Shovel Forge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. Dork, a loser, geek. Time of arrival. Remember when Dante said, "I'm used to sinking"? That was a pun. Dante is a sinker at Abyss, which is why he made that comment. Kind of stab wound. A medical condition in which a person cannot speak, usually from some kind of stress or trauma, similar to muteness. Not the same condition as aphasia, which is the loss of the ability to understand speech entirely. Slang to insult. Originally an American word, it has found its way to Japan, possibly an abbreviation of disrespect. A world-famous champagne with a pink label on the bottle. Oh, fuck! Jesus! A fraternity founded sometime between the late 16th century and the early 17th century. Publicly, they are an organization devoted to the improvement of moral character, but in reality, they ask... So they're bottoms. Freemasons are bottoms. Understood. Ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Excuse me.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
Punch her out.
How do I do that?
Knock her unconscious.
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
You're right, you're right. We're in the sync room. We need to turn the light on. It's very bright in the sync room. There we go. Now we're in the sync room. Sync machine. The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the syncing. About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
Oh. It's just the file's missing.
Advanced brain. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About the sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Mizuki is lying on the chair.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium.
You know, there's a really crazy conspiracy theory out there that, because we don't know why we sleep or dream, there is a possibility that every time we fall asleep, our current consciousness is eradicated and transferred into a new body. And when we wake up, we resume with all of the previous memories that we had. And the question is posed that if we have no way of determining that our previous consciousness was eradicated, have we actually died? But because we have no way of studying sleep and we have no way of understanding why we dream, there is a non-0% chance that every time we dream, what we know or our state of being is destroyed and the brain creates a new one. And it's sort of like how when the switch crashes and it restores its memory from you know how like when your computer has like a RAM error and it forcibly reboots itself and it gets rid of all the junk data? So that's the idea, is that every time we sleep, it's because the brain has processed so much info that it wipes everything, keeps the parts that it wants, and then starts up a new consciousness.
It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Oh, that's cool. If you actually read their files, you'll know what you can answer.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up, but it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
Oh, my boy is there. Let's go. Engineer at Abyss, the special investigation of the Metropolitan Police Department. Likes multiples of 16, chairs, Tokoroten, I don't know what that is, Amore. Dislikes bugs, cats, conservatives, encyclopedias. Hobbies: working with machines, collecting dojins, magical girls, building models, imitating vuvuzelas? Are you serious? Pewter is Abyss's engineer and a brilliant scientist. Currently, he is responsible for maintaining the sink machine and preparing sinks. He also invented Aiba and set her personality to his liking.
sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
I like the little laugh. You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful. Get in. Get in the fucking robot, Date.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only
6 minutes
in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
It's okay, guys. I played Battle Network. I know how this kind of shit works. I hope the game crashes.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Oh shit, I hate time limits.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started.
Okay, so...
Somnium scan. Activate!
So as long as I'm standing still, the timer doesn't go down. It's only when I'm moving. Okay. Oh, fuck.
To reach Mizuki,
Sinking in the rain.
must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh, that's gross.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Interesting.
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Oh boy. There's a 6-minute time limit in Insomnia. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360-second time limit. And as long as I finish with more than 1 second remaining, I get a bonus.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
What does the 1/2 mean?
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Nice. Okay.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Okay.
The
Interesting.
killer became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Oh, and now there's 2 different ways that we can do the other
That's it.
mental locks.
We got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
This is literally the dev team just hammering me like, it's fucking magic, okay? Don't ask questions.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace one. Timies are expended after one use, but use them as often as you can.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
How do I use a timie? Oh, select. Okay.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Okay.
A mic.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Okay.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground. What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
What is this? What the hell? What the
I didn't
hell?
expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
birdcage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that.
All right.
I did not mean to do that.
It's hep.
Shit. That was a waste.
Birdcage.
Ah, that was a
There are
fuck
ripped
up.
Pieces of paper inside.
God damn it. That's what I meant to do.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Oh, so I picked a specific path.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 locks will cost all 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting Restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low. Okay, so if I want to keep going and I want to try and get the bonus, I can just restart and just do everything faster.
There are torn pieces of paper. Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
Okay, I appreciate that. So, yeah, so I can honestly do it correctly the first time. I just gotta make sure I restart and then do everything in the correct order. Okay, I appreciate this. I like that a game that imposes a time limit says, hey, there are things you can miss if you take too much time, but tell you what, we'll let you restart at any time with no punishment besides just having to do the same things over again. Or, if you want, you can just fuck around for 6 minutes and check out everything and get all the dialogue, and then just restart and do it correctly. Giving players a chance to experience everything the game has to offer.
But
That is really cool design.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day, I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. But whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage,
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Oh, nice!
Agent Dante, you've got 4
The entrance gate. We'll need more than a little force. This gate is as solid as my virtue.
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
The entrance gate. Leave it to... The gate hurts more than I do.
Doubt it.
Nice, so it gives you all this way of just planning before heading out. Okay, well, I know where I'm supposed to go, but I want to check out this other stuff. So, if I end up having to restart because of it, then fine.
The parasol is spinning.
I have to! I have to!
something spinning like this makes me want to go for a run.
You have the instincts of a hamster.
Oh wait, isn't there a hidden item somewhere in here too?
The parasol is spinning. Like this?
The merry-go-round is... Stop it! Stop it!
That looked bad.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
The parasol is spinning. Like this.
Okay.
I didn't think it would be that easy.
But now I need to find where that hidden item is.
Let's go. We have to save Mizuki.
Affirmative.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. What? Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it.
Only 1 second. When you clear, you get a prize? No, boss, anything but that.
Oh, okay.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
A mic.
Where's the hidden item?
A merry-go-round horse.
Fun?
What is that smile?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see. A merry-go-round horse. Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
This horse cannot speak English. A merry-go-round horse.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me!
Yeah!
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
Okay. Well, there's still more places to go, and I haven't found the hidden item yet, so... As an evil panda. Oh, there it is.
What is this?
Okay, so I'm always looking for an eyeball. I thought the items could take different forms, but I guess I'm always looking for an eyeball. Now, I will ask this. Is it always the same size, or can it be bigger or smaller?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
It's Mizuki! Mizuki.
Now I just want to go back and see what the other path leads to. I feel like I'm gonna learn different info if I do the other route. I just want to go back already. I just want to go back and see what. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so when I went, we'll do that next time or another time. I'm gonna just do the path that I'm gonna do, and when we get to the end, we'll hop all the way back and figure something else out. I don't want to do alternate paths until we've gone through all the way once. When I went to those 2 cages, it was like, I can open the cage either way, but the option that I decide is gonna determine which path I take. I can't do both. I thought the left cage had money in it. So I wanted to do the cage with the balloons, but for some reason I was like, you know what? I'm going to check out the cage on the left. And I guess now I'm stuck on that. So now it's going to be sitting in the back of my head like, what were the balloons? Would they have lifted the cage out? Would it have done something else? No. I'm fine with this. I'm gonna let this game surprise me. The fun of a game like this is not knowing what impact my choice is going to have.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Mizuki.
Is this the stopping point? Should we talk to Mizuki when we come back next week? Oh wait, next week I'm gonna be at a convention. It'll have to be the week after that. Woo! Oh my god. Damn. That was riveting, okay? Like, I know that visual novel games can be a lot of just watching things happen, but as opposed to a game like Demon Gaze 2, where you're kind of just killing time until you get to the next dungeon or until you get to the next boss, it felt like every moment of this 3.5-hour stream had something to experience. Oh my god. I have not played this before, so please don't spoil anything for me. But I'm glad I could do this for you guys. I'm glad I could add this to the roster. Hello, all 170 of you that are here supporting me. I know that you've probably watched other people play it already, but I hope you enjoy this hopefully authentic experience of someone who voiced for the game without understanding any of the plot, now finally going through it. But that'll be it for me tonight. Let's see. We should find... Dark Wizzy. Dark Wizzy is streaming Super Smash Bros. Right now. I love Dark Wizzy, and I've never had the chance to raid him before. So now is the time. So let's see. Raid. Dark _ Wizzy _ Just trust me. Just trust me. This is going to send him. Make sure that you send this to him. That is our raid phrase for today. I will hopefully be able to stream tomorrow for Shadowverse. I'm not sure, because I'm going to be celebrating someone's birthday dinner. So I may have to do it as a stream on Wednesday instead. We will see. But other than that, I'm going to do my best with the help of the moderation team to start getting the Ace Attorney auditions prepped. My goal is to have the auditions up by the 16th, by the day before I leave for the convention. Casting will be done at the end of March, and then we will start the live dub on April 2nd, as like right before we celebrate my 2-year stream anniversary. So, more details on that later. Mod team, I'll talk to you soon. I love everybody. Good night. See you tomorrow. If not, see you Monday. Take care. Let's raid.